ceremony last time, and we had Rhyme Fest come through, we had Wise Intelligent come through, we had Davey D come through, we had Malik from Occupy the Hood, we had Bakari Katwana, and we had a big people, everybody came out, and what we found out was a lot of people did not know that we did 6 months of a media academy. So we wanted to have an opening ceremony and really to talk about the black female image. We wanted to kick it off with not just a rapper or hip hop artist, but really somebody that could speak intelligently on the current condition of our community, but also, you know what I mean, somebody that has been successful in hip hop. I'm talking Grammy Awards, I'm talking Platinum Plaques, I'm talking BET and MTV. Now this brother's producing his own movies, and he put a whole state on his back and representing it to the world. Let's give it up, Pittsburgh. Show your love to my brother, David.
I want to start it off a certain way, okay?
Bro, it's on you, brother.
First of all, God bless y'all, man. I want to tell y'all something. 10 years ago, I was homeless and sleeping in a van. And it's amazing to me when I hear people talk about my accomplishment. And Brother Edward, Muhammad in front is one of my best friends in the world, and we've been friends for over 15 years now. Him and my father used to always say, man, you gotta be a little bit lighter on yourself. You've done a lot. Like Brother Paradise came and showed me when I was on the cover of the Source where it said David Banner for president, and I forgot about that. Because I'm always thinking, you know, about the future. I'm always thinking about the state of my people. I'm just now learning in my life through meditation and through a lot of counseling, because they tell black folks not to get counseling. I go sit on the couch. I'm serious. Like, I got problems, you know? And it's amazing to hear, you know, some of those things. And God is very, very good. And Jasira came down to Mississippi, and it meant a lot to me because there's a lot of similar pain in the state of Mississippi. I just heard that they call y'all the north side of Mississippi. I didn't know that, so some people said that, and I was like, wow. But I wanted to open it up. Y'all have to be a little patient with me. I just wrote this rhyme, but I want y'all to hear it. I think it fits. How do you conquer God's children? Make them some slaves. Beat them bloody with a whip. That'll make them behave. Make them honor the recessive gene and sex ether. They can wear locks, but they won't know how to honor that either. Teaching that melanin's a curse. Tell them lies like they wasn't the first on the earth. The black man was original, and if that's true, if we made in God's image, then she looks like you. And I think God is beautiful, but you are what you think. You can never love your child if you want to be pink, and he's darker than ink. His self-esteem's in the sink, because he believes those lies. He sees his mother with blue contacts in her eyes. She's Cleopatra, but rather be Atlanta housewives. Damn. You know?
Yeah.
And what I want all of my brothers and sisters in here that's white, Caucasian, whatever, I want you in a lot of my comments to know that I appreciate you. And I want to tell you why. Throughout all of our struggles, it's continuing brotherhood. And all of the things that go on with us, it has to be a combination of each and every one of us. And if you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. So understand, like, the things that I say, I don't mind it being challenged, but just think about it. Because I tell people this all the time. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I say some stuff I don't even agree with. And I tell people, I don't care what you think of me, just think. That's the only thing I want. I don't care what you think, just think. All right, brother, I'm ready, let's go.
Man, okay. So, yeah. I thought he was just like a pill. You caught me in the dark. I was like, damn, I'm thinking I was came about because of a study about how black men are portrayed in media. We're at a time in, you know, I guess in 2013 where we just saw, you know, a black man become inaugurated president for the second time. But then at the same time, you look at, you know, whether it's hip hop and you see, you know, rappers like Chief Keef, Trinidad James, and sometimes what we see projected is kind of like, I guess you would say that like the lowest common denominator of what's put out. How do you feel about like the black male image as currently presented, you know, in the media, not just here, but all over the world?
I know. See, I'm telling you, Jay is so smart. He wants me to tell my story, right? I know.
Yes.
I know. A lot of people ask what happened to David Banner, like why we haven't heard no records from him in a while, at least none on the radio. And it's the story that I told when I was in Mississippi. And Jay walked up to me, brother, and I could tell, like, he looked me in my eyes and he was just like, he didn't say this, but I could tell he was like, damn, brother, like, I really need you to come back and tell my people that story. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I mean, there's a lot of rappers that's out here, bro, but y'all stick close to this man, because he represents y'all so well, man. Like, he came to our city, bro, and not only, because a lot of times we happy because people represent us. I told somebody this, and then I'm going to tell them the story. I told people, everybody's always talking about how rappers should have a bigger voice on the international circuit. And I always tell people I disagree. Some rappers just need to rap and take their ass home. Some people, I don't want them to speak on behalf of black people at all. Just rap, spit your little rhymes, get your check, go home, because you don't represent me. You know, because I always look on TV, especially with our black leaders, and they say these people are representing black people. I say, who elected them? I don't know him. He don't speak for my folks. I don't ever see him in the hood when my folks hurting. So I feel the same way, man. Spit your little raps, go home, don't talk about politics, don't talk about something you don't know. Because the difference between David Banner, and this is the thing that people don't talk about, I'm a semester and a thesis away from my master's degree. I had a 3.998 at the University of Maryland in an accelerated master's program, straight out the hood. All the stuff that you hear about David Banner, a lot of that stuff is true, but it always amazes me, and we're talking about black male images, they never want to talk about the fact that I was SGA president of the largest historically black college in the universe. I say in the universe because we're from Southern, you know, Southern University of Baton Rouge, it's okay. That was personal. Being in front of historical black college, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, and the fact that I've always been political. When I was going through my gangster stage, I was political. When I taught school, I was political. I've always had something for my people. So, the story was this. When Get Like Me was out, I was on an international tour. And I was in London. And I saw this article that said that David Banner makes Two Live Crew look like the Powerpuff Girls. It really happened. And I looked over at my homeboys and said, am I really that bad? And my homeboys was like, yeah, pretty bad. And I started looking at television, and the only thing that the international crowd was getting from young black males from America were rap videos. And that was when the, what do they call the shows that I don't watch, D-Love? Yeah, the reality TV show. I don't watch them. I just personally don't watch reality TV. It bothered me because young black males look bad, bro. Like at least in America, we can see the doctors and the lawyers, and we can see the Syriaxes, and we can see people in our neighborhoods that's doing well for themselves, you know, shirts and ties, whatever. Not even that, but we get to see different images. But overseas, all they got to see is an excuse me, I'm gonna say it. It's us acting like niggas. And it bothered me and hold on for 1 second. Hey, I'm on stage right now,
I don't know who you are, but I'm on stage. Don't you hit a microphone? Say hey to the people because you're taking their money. Hold on. Okay, bye. So, but we looked bad. And I was embarrassed, y'all. Because I was a big part of that. I'm talking about to a point of depression. Like, I felt bad. Like, I'm looking up on TV and all they saw was rap videos. So when they look at us, even when I went to Russia and when I went to Germany, little kids was running up in my face like, you did it better, Like, hold on, one person, just say hey. And I remember cats was putting aluminum foil in their mouth so it could look like gold fronts. And like wearing t-shirts, literally t-shirts that were bigger than dresses. And I was like, dude, we look like monkeys, homie. Now I'm not laughing, I'm serious. And honestly, and we'll move on to the next question, I think it was actually a blessing. Because that was God working on me. Because I said, I gotta do better. Because I know better. And then I started thinking, man, like, the stuff I was saying, I was like, dude, I'm grown, but when I say that in front of my grandma, like, then I had a niece. And my niece was scared of me because she grew up knowing the David Banner that was on TV and not her real uncle. So until my niece was 9 years old, she was afraid of me. So I'm like, no, dude, I gotta do better than that. And then the last thing that happened to me, I said, I don't want to die, and my legacy is play. I just can't do that, man. And it changed my life. Really, it did. So until, because I was making a lot of money. Like all my homeboys, I still make a lot of money, I ain't gonna lie to you. But just in more positive ways. Like y'all may not know it, Gatorade, I did all the Gatorade commercials last year for the NBA Finals and the World Series. If you want a revolution, no solution, that's me. Marvel vs. Capcom, if y'all play video games, the commercials for Marvel vs. Capcom, I did that. The international release for Mercedes-Benz, I did that. And it's funny, people are like, where David Banner at? David Banner ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. You need to be where I am. So that's another thing that Paradise was saying about hip-hop that people don't know. And I'm constantly telling the producers, you don't have to just run around after rappers trying to place your beats. I do video games, I score movies. We'll go into all that, but you know, that's